Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. For those who may have just stumbled upon it, if you're not coming from my Instagram, I do have a cosplay Instagram channel. Same thing as here, KayCosplayy. It's all my cosplay journey, either ones from the past that I've bought or that I've worn, and all like current ones that I'm working on now. And so I wanted to kind of have like another social outlet for cosplay to just kind of be able to share more in depth of like what I do for like what I make things. So I'm thinking maybe doing some like tutorials if people are interested, or just kind of like time lapses of current ones that I'm working on. And I'm also thinking of doing like some unboxings now that I'm getting more into cosplay, and certain characters I definitely need wigs for. I'm definitely planning on buying more wigs. So I want to be able to do unboxings and reviews for people that are looking for wigs and stuff like that too. And I just thought it'd be pretty good for anything cosplay related to unbox and kind of, you know, check some things out, see if there's any suggestions for people, and it's something I'm kind of into as well. Maybe I'll purchase it and kind of do a review as well. I'm definitely thinking of getting into Loot Crate as well, because I've always heard good things. So if that's another thing too that maybe you've been interested in but hesitant to buy, I'll probably be doing a couple and then do some unboxings and kind of see what's all involved and what you can kind of get and everything. I plan on doing some like follow me around if you guys are interested. So like whenever I go to like Joann's or Hobby Lobby or any kind of like crafting stores, you can kind of see, I guess, my process of like what I do or what I'm looking for like sale wise. I'm a very like frugal person. I like to make things with good quality but spend as minimal as I really have to. So I do a lot of like couponing, so if people are maybe interested in that aspect, I can kind of try to show you at least like what I do in order to try to save as much money as possible. And other than that, it's probably just going to be kind of winging it. I want to kind of try to keep it cosplay and like geek or gaming type, either like whether it's talking about it or different things like that. This whole probably first video was extremely awkward one because my voice is awful from my sinuses and from getting over being sick, and I'm just all over the place because I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm always open to like different suggestions. So if there's something that you want to see or something that you might be interested in, I can hopefully, you know, kind of see where it goes and kind of wing it, and hopefully this all works out. And yeah, I found this cosplay tag like questionnaire thing that it kind of gives you so you can get to know me more on my cosplay level. I picked out like 10 or 15 or so questions to kind of just go through, just to kind of let you know, like I said, where I started, where I'm at now. And I figured I would just kind of answer some of these questions, and then if you guys have any other questions, you know, feel free to ask. I'm usually like this open book. Okay, let's just dive on into it, shall we? My first cosplay was a Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII. And I got into Final Fantasy from my best friend Kathy, who also got me into cosplay and into conventions. So my first convention was MegaCon back in 2011, and I was like, I don't want to go just as myself. I need to cosplay. But at the time I had no skills whatsoever. I didn't have a sewing machine. I didn't have any means to be able to make this. So my first cosplay I bought. And honestly, I had a ton of fun. And, you know, I got a lot of compliments and, you know, told people like, you know, that I bought it and all that. And it was just a lot of fun kind of meeting so many people on there, and just gave me such a love for it. So it was awesome because I love Yuffie. So it was kind of a cool like first one, and I'll probably put like a photo here, even though if you follow me on Instagram you probably saw it. My first one was Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII. I did the Advent Children outfit. The second one was Lara Croft. I whipped that one up in like 2 days before a con, so I really want to upgrade her and kind of get it better. I'm still pretty proud of it, but you know, there's always room for improvement. Oh god, let's see what else I did. After Lara, I did, oh my god, a gender bend Loki, or Lady Loki. It wasn't really Lady Loki comic wise, it was, like I said, just a gender bend version of Loki. I've done my Tris Marigold. I just recently did a gender bend Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier, which I have not gone to a convention yet. I plan to do that this year. And then right now I'm working on Cindy from Final Fantasy 15, which, like I said, if you follow me on my Instagram, you've probably seen the progress with it. I also actually did a Tris for, oh god, hopefully that's her name. I'm gonna like go look in the books. I feel like a horrible person. But from Divergent, I did that as like a basic, like easy one for like, it was either Friday or Sunday when I went to MegaCon, not last year, but the year before, I think, or 2 years ago. I don't remember. But yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think that's it. I feel like right now is definitely a tie between my Tris Marigold and doing Cindy. Tris Marigold, because I love her so much. Like, she is my favorite character out of Witcher, and I just love everything about her and like her personality and kind of just how she is. I don't know, I was just, maybe it's the redhead thing as well, that I was just instantly like drawn into her character. And then Cindy, I just love Cindy. She's just the cutest thing ever, and she's like so helpful to the boys and everything. Like, I feel like she gives that like great like feminine power. Like, even though I can't work on cars, like I don't freaking know, but like boom, she's got it. Like, she fixes it up for the boys. So I don't know, it's just kind of cool. And I feel like that one, even though I haven't debuted it yet, is my favorite because I've done like so much hard work on that cosplay, and I'm just so proud of it right now. So they're definitely a toss-up between those two. Okay, so definitely finishing up Cindy. I don't have a few, like, very many things left to do for it. I also really want to do, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher her name, Aranea, oh Jesus, from Final Fantasy 15 as well. I just think that she's freaking awesome and she's fantastic, and I'm so upset that I probably just butchered her name. Like, people are gonna kill me now. Also, I really want to do something from Life is Strange. I just cannot for the life of me decide if I want to do Chloe or Max. So I'm probably gonna mull over that, and I'm probably gonna do that one for like a smaller convention, because I feel like it'll just be maybe appreciated more at a smaller convention. Like, I don't know, or just to have as like a basic one that I don't have to like super stress on. Other than that, I am working on, oh, also potentially Miranda from Mass Effect. And the only way that that'll go through is if I can make a really good Commander Shepard for my husband, because he said that's the only way that he'll cosplay with me. So wish me luck on that so that I can get him to cosplay. Other than that, for my best friend, I'm helping him with his tunnel snakes from Fallout 3, and then we're also doing like a really cool like scarecrow. So I'm really excited about doing those, and hopefully those turn out pretty awesome as well. Dream cosplay is Liliana from Dragon Age Inquisition. I've loved Liliana since Dragon Age Origins, and she's just such a badass in Inquisition. Like, not that she wasn't in the other ones, but it's like, I don't know, there's just something about her in Inquisition that I'm just like, it's probably the armor. I honestly think it's the armor. But with her, if I can get it done, I'm taking so much time with it, like, because I just don't, I want that one to be perfect. And if I don't care if it takes me 3 years to do it, I want her to just be perfect. I usually am just like, I like to listen to music on Pandora, but I like to listen to music that's more, either Pandora or YouTube. I like to listen to the music that's gonna give me the inspiration to like really work on that cosplay. So like when I was working on my Tris Marigold, I listened to nothing but the Witcher 3 soundtrack. And then like with Cindy, I've been listening to a ton of Florence and the Machine, like just because with them doing like a couple songs and stuff like that for the game, any of their songs just gets me super amped to like work on Cindy. So that's definitely like my go-to thing. I don't really have any other kind of like habits really, but I love listening to music that keeps me like motivated to like do it. My least favorite thing about cosplay is it takes so much patience when you're making these things, and I am probably the most impatient person ever. Like, I want things to go the right way the first, second time max, and if it goes anything other than that, like, I'm done. Like, it just, not that I stopped making it, but it's a horrible quality of me. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, and if it just doesn't go my way, I just get so upset and so frustrated with myself because I expect so much from myself. So I think that's like the only thing that I like really don't like about me making cosplays, or kind of that aspect of when I'm doing it. I've gone to MegaCon. Like, MegaCon is always like my home con. I really love going to that one because I've always had the best experiences there. I mean, I've had some little setbacks and stuff like that, but otherwise, like, the people there and the events and stuff like that, I've just always had a blast. Like, I've always just loved it. Other than that, I have gone to MetroCon, ShadowCon, Tampa Bay Comic-Con. I feel like there's something else, but probably not. I think that's it. I didn't really get out very much, apparently. Future event plans. Probably going to be going to Omni Expo in March, and I'm definitely going to MegaCon for Orlando. Depending on how it kind of works out with my schedule and everything else, I am also planning Tampa Bay Comic-Con and MegaCon Tampa, but we'll kind of see how it goes schedule-wise and finance-wise. But the more conventions I can go to this year, the better, and that is definitely my plan. Right now, I feel like my most expensive cosplay would probably be Cindy. I'm gonna say it's Cindy. Because I don't think I really paid all that much for my other ones. Either a tie, actually it might be a tie with Yuffie. Maybe Yuffie. Because Yuffie was, I paid $94 for my Yuffie cosplay, and I loved it. It was very well done. It was very great quality. I'll have to I should have that photo from before, or maybe I'll do a video of all my different wearing all my different cosplays at one point. But it was very well done. Like, I loved that cosplay, and I think after everything was said and done, shipping and everything else, it was like $94. Because like I said, everything else, the like ones that I make or anything like that, I try to go as frugal as possible. Like, I think so far Cindy would probably be second. I think total I've spent maybe $50 to $70 on that whole cosplay, maybe so far, maybe a little more, but I don't know. It'd definitely be probably a tie between Yuffie and Cindy. Most effort I've put into would probably be Cindy, and mainly because I think I did a lot with Triss as well, because there was a lot of little like small details that I had to do with. But I think Cindy, with now that I know that I can sew better and I can do things better, I've been trying to do things so slow and patiently with her to make sure that things don't turn out bad. And I've done so many times where like I've taken things apart, and like the jacket I've taken apart and I've put back together like over and over until it looked exactly how I wanted it to, because I am just striving perfection from myself now. I am challenging myself so much to get confident and do things. So I think the most effort I've put into would definitely be Cindy, just with everything that I'm buying for it and all that. She's getting all my love and attention right now. I actually work on them right here on my kitchen counter, because right now I don't have an office space to do anything. We might be relocating, and if we do, I'm hoping to find one that has an extra room or bedroom that I can actually dedicate to having a cosplay room. But for now, that's it. It's just, which actually is perfect because it equals actually out to a yard. So whenever I have to cut like fabric, when I have more than a yard, if I can't find my yardstick, I think it's perfect. It's pretty good. The only bad thing about it is that it gets cluttered a lot because I just throw up my cosplay stuff. And as far as storing them, this is gonna sound so bad, but I store them in trash bags. Like, not how you would think. Like, pretty much what I do, they all are hanging in my closet. So I have hangers for them, but then in order to like keep like dust and stuff like that off them, because I don't have like, it's kind of like the same thing as like when you go and buy a dress or a suit from JCPenney, how they give you the bag to zip it up. I do the same thing with that, but I do it with trash bags. I don't know if that's bad for them or not. I mean, I've never had a problem with them doing it that way, and it's kept them clean, so that's just how I do it. I just put them all in a hanger, and then I rip a hole on the top, put the hanger through, drape it over it, and then I just tie it. So I don't know, that's just how I've always done it until I can find a better way, I guess, to store them. That's just how it's gonna be for now. I just want to challenge myself at this point. Now that I've gotten a little more confident, like with my sewing machine and my abilities and my skills to work on them, I just want to push myself to try more. There's been so many cosplays that I've wanted to do, like Liliana for a perfect example, that I really want to do it, but I'm just so terrified all the time because I just know that it's going to be a lot of work, and I've never had the confidence in myself that I'm like, I'll be able to do a good job. Like, I'm always afraid that I'm going to buy the fabric and waste my time because it's going to come out horrible. Now, so it's more of just improving on like keeping up my confidence and just getting better at the art of it, and just pushing myself to keep trying and not worrying about potentially failing because it's only going to help me improve. So that's my goal, is to improve on that and get better with sewing. And also I really want to improve on making armor. That would be great if I can like figure out the art that I see people do with like EVA foam and like all those things. That would be great. That is a goal for either this year or next year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of like my get to know me list, and you know, kind of just my plans for this, and hopefully you guys are interested. Maybe I'll just be doing this for myself. We'll kind of see how it goes. And I just like appreciate all of the support from on my Instagram channel. Everybody that's been doing likes and comments, you're awesome, you're amazing. If you watched this whole ridiculously long video in full, you are also amazing and I love you. And yeah, so here's to hopefully having some good videos and good content and stuff like that for you guys. And like I said, if you have any suggestions or questions for me or anything, I can do like Q&A type videos or anything like that. And yeah, if you don't, you can follow me on Instagram. Like I said, it's KayCosplayy. And yeah, so thanks so much for all the support and thanks for watching. Bye guys.